welcome back to the hub of geek. I think that's what I call myself, but yeah. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a review on Bandit Incorporated's How It Should Be of Avengers Age of Ultron. And if you watch Bandit Incorporated, you'll know that he usually does these on films that aren't like very well expected. Like, most of the films he does on here are probably gonna suck when they come out, like Star Wars and Batman vs Superman, Terminator Genesis, all that stuff. But he even said in the video that he has faith in Avengers Age of Ultron, and rightfully so, because Marvel know their shit, basically. So I should just point that out before this entire video starts. So yeah, here comes the actual review. Now, when I started writing out, I wrote down like use of characters, notes, and portrayal of Ultron for my reviews. And the only thing I wrote down for America was killing ? But then I realized that the Von Stryker that he smashed was actually made of fake glass or something. I don't know why I didn't realize that in the first place. I'm kind of an idiot. But onto the second character who I noticed. Black Widow actually made really good use of her electrocution hand gadget things that she used in. I can't remember what she used it in, but I've definitely seen her use it in a comic before. And nicely isn't a word, Kieran. Come on, put yourself together. What's the right word? I'm just gonna say he put Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in there with really nice fluentivity. He does it fluently, basically. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, they are attacking Captain America at first. Now, I wrote down brainwashed, but I'm not sure what the characters are like, so I'm not sure if they're evil or anti-heroes, because they are from the X-Men, and X-Men do quite dark things, but then again, these aren't related to the X-Men, and it's kind of confusing. Just watch. You must be here because you've seen this video anyway, and Bandit explained it in the video. But it shows that both Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are very determined to get out of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s way, which must mean that they either have history with S.H.I.E.L.D. or history of getting kidnapped. So that might have something to do with character development later on in the story. And later on in this entire sequence, the opening scene basically, Bruce Banner and Tony Stark are in what I'm imagining is like a sky-high restaurant thing with rotating hat. I'm sure you know what I mean. But you can tell straight away that Bruce Banner is a lot less paranoid in this movie. And because he was paranoid quite a bit in the Avengers, because obviously he's trying to not turn into this incredible green rage monster whenever he can. And I'm sorry to say this, Bandit, but I have to say that the last Hulk movie really didn't suck, and I respect your opinion, but I think it was quite a good movie, and I believe it is canon with the Avengers, because at the end it has that whole Iron Man speaking to the general guy who never exists ever again in the entire universe. You've got a good point, actually. And Tony Stark, speaking of him, is a lot more sarcastic than he was in Iron Man 3, so he's back to Iron Man 1 and 2 Tony. And he's pretty much BFFs with Bruce Banner now. And right next to that I wrote Tony is actually in love, and it looks like I wrote it that Tony is actually in love with Bruce Banner. But that would make for an entirely different story. That should be your next How It Should Be. But I think this does give a really good contrast between how dickish Tony was in Iron Man 3, but he was suffering with PTSD and stuff, so I think it's kind of plausible. And something that Bandit did, which made me, I wouldn't say smile, just uplifted me a bit. It's he included Betty in the story. And if you don't know who Betty is, she's pretty much the Hulk's love interest. She's the Hulk's Mary Jane, or Hulk's Lois Lane, or Hulk something Ain. and she's basically the only one who can cool Banner off whenever he's gone Hulk. So I'm thinking Betty's going to be there, and she's going to be used later on in the story to cool Banner off when he gets really angry at something. And I'm on to my second category now, which is the notes. And the inclusion of the Inhumans to be part of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch's backstory literally made me fangirl. Like, I literally, like, clapped my hands together quickly, like, and did that. And that was really good. And I was thinking, like, Inhumans, like, I know Marvel do have the rights to the Inhumans, and they are actually planning a movie with them, so that could actually tie in quite nicely, so I have liked the way he's done that. And Tony's proposal to Pepper Potts was another fangirl moment where I literally went but all this, like, as happy as Pepper is, and oh my god, the image that, like, with the eyes edited on Pepper, I'll try and put it in the actual thing, but the eyes that Bandit edits on Pepper are absolutely hilarious. And in, like, so far, he mentions, like, Captain America and Black Widow having some form of relationship going on, but with Thor and his relationship, Tony getting married, and the Hulk, now Captain America and Black Widow, it's kind of becoming overcrowded with a lot of romance. But he did say that the one with Cap and Black Widow can be forgiven, since it's just a crush or friendly flirting. And another part in it, hold on, Chav, he portrays Captain America as questioning, like, the modern day government's choices. And this really reflects the Captain America from the Civil War series, where everyone was really surprised that he went against and Iron Man was the one for the government. So it would be great if you were building up to a Civil War story, but sadly they don't have the rights. So yeah, Marvel, get the rights back so we can have our Civil War movie, please. Thank you. And the next bit actually made me laugh was just the thought of Thor, the mighty god of thunder, carrying satellites up to space to save S.H.I.E.L.D. money. And obviously, words, yeah. Portrayal of Ultron is the last category, and I'm just going to read out. The change of creator made sense, but I do see Pym doing something with Ultron in his movie, maybe upgrading him. The idea that Ultron is created to rid the world of portals is good, and it's obvious that Ultron will use it when he becomes sentient. And Ultron is kind of evil right from the beginning, so I think it's kind of a Hal from Space Odyssey. He kind of just has that evil ambiance to him, just when he's first switched on the AI voice and everything. But it'd be great if there could be, like, some, not attachment, but just some connection with Hank Pym. Like, maybe he's a scientist listed to do upgrades on Ultron, so Ultron doesn't go sentient or something. And maybe you never know, maybe Marvel would, like, go the complete opposite way and make Ultron the reason Hank Pym got his ant powers. I'm not sure. I'm rambling on. This wasn't really much of a review, it was just me saying the bits I liked. And it's looking like it's going to be a good series, so let's see, that's the most review you're going to get out of this. But hopefully BanditIncorporated is watching this, and I'm sorry if I've, like, made it sound crap or whatever, but this is my first review and stuff, so thanks for watching, guys, and please like, rate, subscribe, and do the same to BanditIncorporated because he's awesome. Bye bye.